wings and fly, go! And fly, go! And fly, go! fly, go.
Hello, hello, hello! It just took us a little while. But here we are, SpeedQB Germany stream today in English. You will soon know why, just bear with us for now. As per usual, you could say at this point, I'm here myself, Chaos AlunK, with my co-host Michael Scream. And today our special guests will be Chief from Second to None, S.O.N, my bad, and my dear Captain Cavey from Chaos. How you guys doing?
Captain, my captain.
Hello, hello.
Oh, captain, my captain.
Captain, my captain. So, welcome everybody in the chat. As you saw on the intro, our themes of the day will be, of course, the first division event. Just happened this weekend. We will have a short introduction of Cavey himself. We will talk about some updates for the SpeedQB Germany event. And we got some sad news about the global event that would have been upcoming next month.
Keep your tissues ready, boys.
Get them ready.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick look at the chat here. Who do we have? I see ATSB5s, Oda Wolves behind the mask, so Mr. Scream himself.
Always in the chat.
Chief is in the chat. IKEA Drip. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience at the start of the stream. OBS was just fucking with me. Just didn't work out.
OBS be like, not like this.
Not today. So you may question, why do we talk in English? Because of our special guest, Chaos Cavey. Yeah, second to none Chief, it's my bad, sorry. Mr. Chaos Cavey, some may know him, some may not. Team captain of Chaos and born and raised in the Netherlands. That's what we're talking English today.
Yeah.
Mr. Cavey, who are you? Present yourself to the world.
I'm the master race now. I'm Thomas. I'm the team captain of Chaos. Well, we pretty much everyone is like with us like sort of captain, but I'm the represented on the field. But I'm Thomas. I'm started playing in the 1st of April with SpeedQB Bunde. So the guys from Real Strike Arena already trained there for the games in Sweden?
Finland.
Finland?
Battle Arena, right?
Yeah, Battle Arena. So the bunkers were already there. So it was like a sneak preview of SpeedQB in the beginning of 2019. Yeah, we started there with t-shirts and stuff with Nick and David, will be Joey. Yeah, everybody was pretty much in it now. Some left, so we were heartbroken last year, pretty much like down, and we're now crawling back up, getting us ready for the pro for next season. So, watch out. Yeah.
Alrighty. So
Yeah.
another day one boy, or actually a day zero boy, because you got
Since
to play
day
that day
zero.
out before everybody else.
Sneak peeks everywhere. That's why he's so good at those bunkers. He saw them before.
He saw the first.
It's a whole new layout now, eh? So
Yeah, now.
yeah, no.
But hey,
Yeah.
champion. Dutch champion.
Reigning Dutch champion,
Yep,
2
yep,
years in a
yep,
row.
The other one was a little cheating because there was no championship, but you're still holding the title, so
Still holding it.
yeah.
Alrighty. Let's not forget our second guest. He, he came a bit later today. He had his technical issues as well. It's not his fault though. The biggest fault was on my end here. You may know him. I think you've probably seen him already on another show we had here. It's the team captain of I was about to say second to none again. I want to say S.O.N, but then my head just spins it to second to none. So the captain of Social Operative Network, Mr. Chief himself.
Correct. That's me.
That's
S.O.N is the short name, and if you see Bird, just tell it to him like all the time. I'm trying to, but he always calls us son, which is not correct. It is S.O.N, Social Operative Network. Speed Division, in fact.
Yeah, because you guys still have a Milsim team
Yes, sir.
as well under that name. Alrighty.
The Speedy Boys.
So, you guys, so Cavey and Chief, did you guys know each other before this tournament? Did you ever have a bigger talk or? So,
Let
I
me
think
think
we
about
are.
it. Of course, I saw you in the first division weekend, but I think we talked to each other the first time on Sunday evening. Is that
I
right?
think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
With the monk eater.
the good one. That joke even made it over to Switzerland, so the guys from Wolves showed me that same thing and that said, you need this. It's spreading.
Somebody.
Ja.
No, somebody's saying, kannst du Fabi lauter machen? Fabi,
Kann ich Fabi
can you
lauter
make
machen?
can you make yourself louder?
I can
Or
try.
or maybe AlunK can just adjust your a little bit, but I'm just keeping up with the chat.
Let AlunK try it at first because I'm not
Okay.
Yeah, I tried. It
Good.
should be better. Let me know in the chat. Yeah. So the reason for me asking if you guys knew each other before is, of course, because we played each other this weekend at the first division tournament.
Yeah.
We had the first match of Sunday against each other.
Yes, sir.
I think I can say I probably gave my team enough feedback and input about your guys, but you never saw each other play on the field, or we never played each other on the field before. So just give me your impressions. What do you think about how the other team played during our matches?
Heavy, just start out.
The first game was pretty surprising. So, yeah, your guys Gato was going to Plexi, yeah? Was Gato. So yeah, that's pretty surprising that he went there in the first game. So yeah,
I was
it was.
surprised too.
It was
Not even planned. Gata did like a one-man army move.
it was a
Like-
good move though. It was a good move though.
Yeah.
Let's not say it was not planned, but I was surprised he got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I mean-
was a way to Plexi.
Yeah. Well, we didn't knew you went to or going to Plexi, so that's why we didn't have a lane there.
Yep.
But yeah, but for the rest, yeah, it was a pretty strong team. Yeah. The first game I didn't play, so I benched myself for the first game. But yeah, blue side is not always the strongest side of us, so we prefer their own side. So orange. So.
Yeah.
No, but for us, the orange side is more the assault thing or something. I don't know. But yeah, the first game was. I think Tim was the last man standing.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he
So,
was
yeah.
playing against Lazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's like a 1v1. So and he lost.
Never happened. Didn't happen at all.
So yeah, we had to adjust a little bit a few things for the second and third game, and
And you did
we
good.
won-
And you
we
did.
won both games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to put a little bit more aggression in it, because your team, S.O.N or S.O.N, did a pretty well job to hold the lines and went to the bunkers. But yeah, for the rest, yeah, the second game you were doing the things that were predicted by someone. So we could hold those lines and so we won. Yeah.
Already is
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
We have spotters out on the field.
Oh
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
give
Of course.
people. We have fucking what are they called?
Well,
None those agents who like cast
Scouts.
people.
yeah.
Yeah, and the scouts who are like, okay.
Who's going where? Who's going
Here's-
where?
No,
Yeah.
watch out.
Yeah.
well, as a matter of
BKB
fact,
scouts everywhere.
many of our guys are in close contact with AlunK, and I'm pretty sure he could remember pretty good how our moves or what we were doing in the training. So I wasn't surprised that the second and the third game, it was clear for me that you had to win it, because after the first weekend, you had such a good point and such a good standing in the table, and you did phenomenally well. So our goal clearly was it to do some fancy stuff, try to impress you, try to catch you unintended, and
did.
yeah, the first game was
Yeah.
it was like surprisingly good, and I'm pretty proud of Lazy, because I think he had to play a 1v3 or 1v2 or something like that, and then he won all of his matchups, and that was pretty astonishing, to be
Yeah.
fair. And yeah, of course, and there's always a little like matchmaking between the guys and AlunK, because he's playing on a good team and he's always talking to us, and you know, so one of our goals, of course, was to get him out and possibly at the first
Mental games.
breakout. Yeah, it's the mental
It's a
game,
mental
of course.
game.
It's good. It's good. No, I like it.
Yeah. So we did what we could, and I'm pretty proud that we took like I don't know, I think 58 points, 85 points. I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
85 points from that game, and yeah, that pretty much wrapped up our second day on the last weekend, because all matchups after that were like horrible.
Yeah.
No, don't put yourself too much down. Hey, every matchup, every match, you guys grow, get to you,
Yeah. Yeah.
get used
Yeah,
to
of
the
course,
bunkers.
of course, and we are not trying to let us set down just because we're losing, just because we're
Yeah.
getting hit in the face or punched in the face. But the boys are pretty hard to themselves. They are.
Yeah.
You keep yourself motivated as well, so
Yeah.
Yes,
no.
of
to
course.
perform better.
Yeah.
Try better.
No. It's all about your personal mindset, and if you're in the position of team captain, if you're down, the team is down mentally.
Yes.
So
Positive vibe.
yeah, of course, the vibe
Totally.
must. It's the same with like teammates. If you don't vibe with your teammates, you can have a fucking. Well, we are not football players or soccer players who get like 10 million to stand on SpeedQB field, and like, oh, I could play with this player. I don't care. Like, I get my money and buy, but like, you gotta be able to connect with each other also off field and on field.
Yep.
And I think with S.O.N, I didn't say so. You see, like, you see, just like I was there sometimes when I was commenting or in the breaks. I was just like in the room or on pickups when I saw them. I was talking. They have a snack corner. I'm allowed to take the UFOs. Gato always
Snack
invites.
corner.
No, Gato always invites me to eat some UFOs.
Need some upos, yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, and that let's say we're gonna try to make a tradition out of it. We always have snacks in our room, and most of the times they go back home after 2 days. So I don't know
Sports.
what
The
happened.
sportsmen don't eat that much snacks, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
then I'm gonna clean up if I'm commentating and I need to snack. I'm gonna just.
So you guys always invited, because especially me, I'm on tournament days. I'm not eating at all. The first time I eat is in the evening, together with my girl. But no breakfast for me, no lunch. I don't
I
like
have
it.
to I have to force myself to eat. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, for us, the first division event that we had, we brought like, or Thomas brought, or Kevin brought some sandwiches, and we had some crackers and everything,
Yeah.
and half of it just went back home the other day.
Yeah.
And this time we decided we're not bringing that much stuff to the field, so all we did was go to the supermarket Saturday morning, get some croissants and some, just some munchies to have something for the day, and then every now and then somebody grabbed some, but most of it just stayed laying around. So every now and then somebody's eating a Snickers or a chocolate bar or whatever to get some sugar, but
Yeah.
nobody's really hungry during a game day.
But drink water, guys.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
I think your water's stupid.
of course.
Drink your water. As Americans like to say.
Yeah. No, this is iced tea.
Iced tea's also.
So if I may rewind like a few minutes, I have to say in my defense, of course, I know you guys. Chief, I know your team. I've practiced with you. I've seen you play. I'm in close contact with most of you guys, but the preparations that we had came mostly from analyzing streams, and I think we did the same thing for every team. And of course, I had some extra info on you guys. I'm not saying what we did. I'm just saying we did something. We had some extra info on you guys because I'm that close with you. But then again, you know my playstyle is the same way that I know yours. So I didn't kind of like, how do you say that, abuse anything that you guys told me in those practices. And
Yeah, for sure.
and the
I
same way that you guys wanted to kill me, I wanted to kill Lazy and Gato. That was just, I needed those guys out, and I got Gato, but I didn't get Lazy, and I got so fucking frustrated. It's just, you know, that shit was personal. We both
Yeah,
didn't
you-
want to
you
lose those
threw-
fights against
you-
each other.
You threw a mech.
Yeah, I
on the
threw a mech.
field, man.
Mm-hmm.
How professional is that?
In the heat of the moment, not at all.
Kevy, say something.
He was benched next game, so that's enough.
Yep, I got punished for it.
No max roars.
No, same for Davey. So
Yeah,
Professional.
I saw the meme. Kevin, okay, Davey and his max. He could play NBA with them.
definitely.
Oh
He was benched after that as well. So yeah.
He was put into the bad boy corner.
Naughty corner.
Face a wall.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
another thing that Kevin said in the beginning. He is the official team captain, but then all of us kind of have to say something at most points. But when he says you sit down, there's no arguing. That guy just goes. So he always has the last word. But when it comes to strats and all that kind of stuff, we're just a hive mind.
Yeah, it's the same at our team.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about possible strategies and giving their ideas, and in the end, you're gonna put all these into one strategy and try to do it,
Yeah.
execute.
Mm.
Well, for us, we have spent hours to watch teams play and stuff, to see how they move and how they play or what they can do, like sort of prediction or try to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it depends a little bit on the days before and how they play that weekend, and then we can try to figure something out to run them out. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Or just we do our own game style. It's, and if we play our own game style, you will see it as well. So it's not working all the time, but yeah, depends.
Yeah.
So
If it works, it works.
if it works, it works. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
but a lot of
traditional-
free.
a traditional video analysis you do, and which you do in all kinds of sports.
Yeah.
You're competing against teams.
Yeah.
And we did that too. Maybe not as good as we should have done, maybe. And I wish we could do it for the next weekend as well, but sadly, parts. Sadly, there is no stream available on YouTube anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
From an
So,
analyzing point of view, that's actually sad for teams that use
It is.
those videos to prepare. They're now missing an opportunity. But I think we all know why that stream is not available anymore, and I can get behind that reasoning.
Of course, no doubt, no doubt, and I totally understand the decision made behind that, and I respect that. But as you already said, for an analysis reason, I would like to have them.
Yeah, it's hard without, but
Yeah, we gotta get a VHS tape on it.
Like one
old
tape
one.
for everybody, and
Yeah,
then
that
just
would-
has
that
to
would
be
be
passed
cool.
around.
And just a small USB stick, and
Like the grail of the event. Like everybody shares that USB stick around.
yeah,
all the angles, all the cameras.
All the cameras.
Yeah, that would be an
Unlimited
amazing thing if we wouldn't just get the stream data, but actually get all the camera angles at once, and we can choose ourselves what we're looking at. That would be so great from an analytic point of view.
Oh, he's going there, and he's going there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. But we never get we are not nothing. We're not going to get those. So,
Nope.
yeah.
But I'm already happy that we have like the quality of stream that we have, like even for like that small arena. Like I would still say that Europe is top notch for
course.
what it is.
of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah.
Looking at other sports, some sports still struggle with their media and such. And I would say for the short time, yeah, shout out to the team.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bert and all the behind the scenes people. I saw it. I commentated with AlunK. I saw how much they were going on. Oh, all those camera angles must be pressed by somebody.
Yep.
And during this weekend, not sure if I should tell, but during this weekend there was only one person behind the cameras pressing all those buttons, and that was actually Bert's son. So great respect to D'Angelo, he did a great job.
Yeah,
Yes, we can't look at it right now, but we all probably looked at our games during the weekend when it was still online, and he did a really good job for a one-person crew. My big respect. I would tip my top hat if I had one on. Yeah. Puts on a head to just tip it. Quality.
Yeah, always prepared. Always prepared.
Yeah.
So I would have a question for Cavey, because we're already talking about Sunday, and we all know that things got heated up in the on Sunday. So I would like to know how your impression was from. Let's start at Saturday, but wrap it up on Sunday.
Started on Saturday. Yeah, we started against. Let's play against.
Saturday we started against Devils.
Oh, Devils, yeah. Devils won.
They improved.
They improved a lot, yeah. Yeah, they're great. But it's also like team 1, so it was first you had like team 2. Wouldn't say easy, but you never need to underestimate an opponent, because we did that in the previous time, and they're like, oh no, those guys are easy, and then they just walk over you. We're like, what happened? What happened here? You know. So we don't underestimate any opponent now anymore. So everyone is new for us, because there are a lot of new teams like S.O.N, Devils, Wolves, a few others as well. So yeah, there are a lot of new teams. So we need to, like we did like the analytic things. We don't know how they play, so you need to be upstairs to watch and see them play, and then try to figure something out how to stop them from moving. To come up to you and then try to shoot them out. But the leg 2 was for us a little bit different than the first one. But that's pretty much for everyone. But for what we could play and for a few other teams, they were fun. Like for our old rival Saviors stuff. This was very fun to play. And I think it's also the longest game for us as well. I was shooting like 5 max and Davey 7. So, and normally we play like 1, switch over to 2 max, and then it's most of the time it's done. On our side or their side.
Yeah, the game was
But,
crazy. After the
but-
round, I went in to pick up the max, and I just couldn't pick them all up by myself. So Joey had to help me because there was so many max all over the place. Davey just yeeted them left and right. It was a mess. I think I picked up 11 or 12 max just for that single round.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty fun to be in again. Yeah, well, for us, we had like a weekend in Barlo on a campsite. So we discussed a few things like what happened Saturday and how we can prepare for Sunday, especially for S.O.N and for
especially for us, of course.
especially, yeah, of course. Yeah. So with fun with music, Tim. So yeah, we were just discussing all the time, like stuff when the game is finished, or we just finished the game. So okay, what happened? Were you shut out? Yes, or shut you out. Okay, so that's that angle. So how can we figure it out? How not to get shot from that angle again? So we every game we try to have something else. So I say for other teams, it's very difficult to figure us out because we change every game. So good luck.
That's true. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
So
Talking is the key. Communication is number 1.
yeah. But for us, it was an interesting weekend. Let me just say that. Yeah. And for you guys?
Oh, as well.
Yeah.
Saturday, or let's talk about the weekend in total. We knew we had hard opponents all weekend long.
Mm-hmm.
Starting on Saturday with Saviors, where our goal was to catch as many points as possible, but we knew it wouldn't nearly unimpossible. So we tried hard, and we had one game against Freakers in the second round on Saturday, and they rolled over us and they impressed us. We know Freakers for a longer time now. We trained with them before the first division weekend, and we knew them and said, okay, if they play like we trained with them, it should be no problem. And we picked out the videos from the first weekend and tried to figure out how they're gonna stand, which failures are coming, which positions would be easy to catch, which not. And the problem is they improved between both weekends in like 4 weeks, and the team captain of Breakers told me they have an own place to train right now, so they improved them a lot. So huge respect to these guys, because they completely improved.
Yeah.
It's huge. And so we had Saviors, we had Freakers, like 2 matches we lost, the complete matchups, and then we had Hazard Hornet, also one hard opponent, and I think we gave our best. And there were some discussions from my guys about calling hits, not calling hits, or whatever, but as a team captain you have to take him, and then it's alright. It will be okay, it will be fine in the end. And last one on Saturday was Black Doctors. And then that one was the only fun one for us. I told the guys, just make it for the beauty of the sport. Play nice, look nice, do something fancy. And we did, and yeah, I think we came bad over them. We did all 3 matches in a win, and we had fairly short rounds, like 40, 50 seconds, not more.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So Saturday ended really, really nice, and after that, Sunday came, and we had a good start on Sunday. First game was nice, and then you guys showed us where the borders are set.
Yeah.
And which I totally accept, because you showed the difference between a team starting this season as their first season and a team who's playing already like what, 2 years, 4 years, I don't know.
Yeah, we also had like 7, 8 months doing nothing at least.
Yeah.
So every team is started a little bit of scratch again.
Mm.
At least for us, we couldn't train anywhere. So we went. A few guys went to paintball just to at least just to play the sort of game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Movement.
For the rest, yeah, movement stuff. But for the rest, yeah, for SpeedQB there was nothing to do. Yeah.
Mm.
And play outside like Milsim is not really
It's
for
not
me
the same.
anymore.
No.
No,
You
once you go speed, you never go back.
Yeah.
Don't take
Yeah.
speed, guys. Don't quote me on that.
No.
Actually true.
It's more the feeling of the play style, I think.
Yeah.
That's more it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sunday second matchup was MacFlip. That was, especially for me, a hard matchup, because I took like one first degree and 1 second degree. Yeah, things happen. Don't want to talk too much about it, but yeah, it is like it is.
Yeah.
Can't change it now. And what was the third matchup? I'm not sure. Dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Dynamic.
Also a good opponent now.
Very, very good opponent, yeah. And they don't even play like Kappas, so they're only playing M4s and BBs in the air a lot.
Yeah. Spraying.
Yeah. But hitting also, not just spray and pray.
Yeah.
That guys are hitting now.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
It was a
surprised
tough
me as well.
weekend. It was a tough weekend, and then we had to do the reffing for the 4th and last bracket on Sunday, which is hard as well. And now I understand why the refs are also very respected.
Thank you.
Not that,
Yeah.
Thank you.
not that, not that easy.
No, it's really not.
Yeah, shout out to that, because there goes a lot of hits and a lot of like time into just like staring down that
Yeah,
one line.
concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you always have to remember, as a player ref, you literally stand there for an hour, and as a active ref, you stand there for 8 hours straight. There's no break in between games. You barely have time to drink some water every now and then, and you have to stay fully focused the whole goddamn day. You're taking thousands and thousands of hits if you're standing in the proper lanes. And at the end of the day, when there's like 2 guys coming up to you and telling you, hey ref, you did a good job, then that's pretty much all you get for the day, after being shot like all day long. It's a hard job, but it's a needed job, and we need more refs, more good refs, and more refs that come there every fucking time and not just whenever they want to. Because I think we all realized how hard the ref job is and how much we need those refs on the field.
100%. And
Yeah.
I would say it's the refs are the first, or should be the first people Bert should pay to come.
Yeah, he's trying to, or he's building a proper ref team at this point, or he's going to build a proper ref team. A European ref team that is going to be sent out to, let's say, the Gran Canary Cup or Dutch Championships, German Championships. He wants to always have the same team of refs reffing all the SpeedQB events. And that's what he's working on right now, and totally support that. And We absolutely need that. For the future,
Yeah.
we need to have players that turn into refs because they have the experience. But for now, we just need to have a proper ref team that gets the basics down, and then we can develop from there on.
100%.
Yep.
You need to.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long and hard and stony way, but
We'll get
once
there
you
eventually.
that dedicated- Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race.
And I think I just today saw a post of a paintball Instagram account that said, don't always go and shoot, sometimes go and ref. Because paintball has the exact same issue at this point, that they don't have the refs that they need anymore. Because they didn't support like the upcoming refs enough for them to now stay in the sport. And I think that's a good part that Berta's doing right now with building up this team and then just supporting them from there on.
Hopefully.
Talking about refs, is Five still in the chat? Can you answer me the question if Blue Eyes yeeted some max on you? Because I think I saw him hit you with a max sometimes. I just want to know. Because when Blue Eyes reloads, those max don't fall, those max go flying, like everywhere. And I think he hit Fives with it once.
Like, why though? Why is he throwing his max?
I can show you the video afterwards, because he's being professional, and that's a meme. And then again, because there's guys, I'll just take Fives as an example, there's guys like Fives who reload like 3 or 4 max in the same spot, and then they go tiptoeing in between those max. And Davey just doesn't want to walk on his max, so he just throws them as
away.
far out as he can, so he never has to see them again during the match.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy. Alright.
Alrighty, we
Yeah,
had
I
a
get that.
question in the chat
right.
to... Yep.
For paintball, you can just reload, put your dump on the floor, and then push it underneath the cushion. So, but for airsoft, it's not even possible. So.
Always
Gotta
yeet them
yeet
away.
out.
I always throw him behind me or next to me or something, but not
Maybe,
in front of me or just so I can slip on it.
maybe
Yeah.
when Davey plays, we can give a ref like a bucket, and he's gonna like hold him. Just
It's like 10 points, 10 points, 5 points.
like, 5 seconds extra. 5
Yeah.
points extra.
Yeah. Would be funny, so
Poor refs.
extra bonus points.
Bonus points. While you shoot, you just like take the back up.
Yeah.
So,
There was a question in the chat, right?
yeah, in the chat there was a question towards Kevy and Chief. The question is, how do you like HPA long?
HBA long.
Yeah, so me with an HPA gun. From a team captain's point of view, Mr. Kevy, did you enjoy me having that thing in my hands? And from Chief's point of view, like against you, I think I played my SAG, so you probably can't tell. But Kevy, from your perspective, is there a difference in me playing
Yeah, you're
HPA and
shooting
SAG?
more.
Yeah, of
You were
course.
shooting more. So that was a better thing. And shooting on Saturday, Sunday, like 0.6 you, I think.
Yeah, 0.56, yep.
Yeah, so that is like way too low. But yeah, but for the rest, yeah, I like it's like holding a paintball marker. Huh? So
Yeah, exactly.
it's the same sort of holding, and for me, easy to go. So
Once you go HPA, you never go back.
well, a little bit, but
Yeah, I also still have
even I did
AG.
some AAG one, the orange one, still. So yeah.
I still have an AK. AG. Gotta
Yeah.
keep something.
Yeah,
Gotta keep some-
you need to have a backup. So
So hearing that, my response, politically correct, should be drop it. Go back to SAG. They had 0.5 juice. It's alright. I'm cool with that.
It worked out. My BBs still hit people I'm trying to shoot at, but they just take like double the time. So my break-off shots just make no sense with my SAG at this point.
You can delay them. You can like I know, like make some tactics because it's so slow. They are like, like he's gonna shoot faster, and then they're gonna peak faster, and you just shoot slow. So
Like, tuk, tuk.
mind games.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but the HPA AlunK, I say give it a go. Yeah.
Working on it. It's gonna happen eventually. Maybe this year. Maybe start of next season, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You should start ask your bank account.
That
Is
is
it how
always
You
the
like
issue.
HPA Lunk.
Is it allowed?
My bank account's probably gonna say no, but I'll have to do it anyway. Just has to happen. Still have to find a new car though, because for those of you who didn't know, like a month ago or 6 weeks ago, my car broke, and I'm still not having a car at this point, so that has to come first, and then we can look into the HPA part. Alrighty.
Always so priorities because you know what do you need to call for to get to the German event?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's talk about SpeedQB Germany.
Hey, you gotta need a car to come to your boys because there's something cool coming up in that event. That's gonna be. There's gonna be. Get your '90s hip hop music ready. Get Tupac on when that stuff goes down. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Oh, German boys.
Oh my
everywhere,
god, I
everywhere.
just screwed up the stream.
Oh.
Oh, we're back. Oh. No, I just screwed up the cameras. Everything else was fine. Keep talking.
Everything was seen. Private.
Yeah,
information.
private chat
Oh.
was seen. No, I
Oh,
was
shit, oh,
trying
shit.
to find the list of teams attending the SpeedQB Germany event,
Oh.
but I sadly cannot do it while we're on stream.
Yeah,
But
it's
Maybe Philip has it. in the
I
chat.
heard that there's two new teams that just signed up. That's WizKids and Toy Force.
Woo.
Right?
Oh.
I think so. So we got two more teams. Then
Nice.
S.O.N is coming. Clouds is coming.
Yes.
Clouds are working on a second team. I'm not sure if that is
Yep.
registered yet, but they're working on it.
It's looking good from what I saw. I have a little bit on behind the clouds, but it looks good. Like I think there's gonna be second team kind of. The wolves.
Wolves are coming. A
Wolves are coming.
second team from Switzerland, but I can't remember the name. I'm sorry.
I guess they're called Dimension.
Oh yeah.
Dimension.
Then who else is coming?
You?
Yeah, we are coming as a mixed team. So Scream and I will be playing. Everything else will be revealed
You
soon.
will see. You will not hear me this time. If you want to take a break from me commentating, I'm not gonna commentate. You can see my ass go into places.
I would
Everybody
have.
who's following S2N Polo already knows who's playing. So,
Oh yeah, true.
True.
so I think.
Oh
we
yeah,
can
but he didn't
reveal
know about me.
Second to none Polo is going to be on that team. We will have 80s B5s on that. CHS AlunK is playing. Scream,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It will
And
be like a
then-
sort of a star team, eh? So,
It's the All-Star team. They
the
call
All-Star
themselves
team,
the
yeah.
All-Star team, yeah.
Oh,
He knows way too much. Get him out of here! This is
Get
top
out of
secret.
here.
Go
Out of here.
out.
I don't care. People have to be prepared for that because
Definitely.
Oh, it's gonna
there
be a
will
fun one.
No, it's
One more, right? There's one more.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
two more.
there's-
Name is
We got
Nemo.
Nemo from SDG or SGD? SDG.
SDG.
SDG Nemo, and then we got Phoenix Feather Airsoft.
Oh, Phoenix Feather is also coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right,
It's a stacked
Alright.
team, I can tell you.
I see. There's your opponent. Maybe.
I would have liked to play with Chaos, of course, but as they're all Dutch and Belgium, they cannot attend the event.
We keep it day one OGs. Like we have four
Bring
day
him,
one
bring him,
OG.
and let them ref.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got two refs from
Yeah,
Chaos
at
already.
least two.
Yeah, we had
Maybe
Hilke
small.
and Blue Eyes from Chaos refing. They
Nice.
both ref the Pro Division and the European Championships together with me, so they got experience for sure. They got paintball experience. They're both playing for a long time, So those guys will be roughing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If I get pulled out by Hilke or Davey, I will not discuss. I'm not gonna discuss at all. Refs are.
Never
I
heard that from
Agree,
a
up, get out.
Shit. No, but it's gonna be good. My rusty ass bones are gonna be shaking again. Oh my god. I haven't played.
Warm up, man. Warm up.
Yeah, always. I will just run with AlunK some rounds and I'm good. I will
And
drink some Russian beverage and I'm good.
Lone Wolf, I hope the event is going to be streamed. It might be streamed the way that the first division was, so there's a stream running without a commentator, no overlay.
Yo, Philip.
But
you can
I'm not sure. There might be a
Philip,
full
can you
setup, I
commentate?
don't know.
Maybe we can get Philip to commentate. Get a American. Get a American. I mean, like get a European boy to commentate.
For example.
Oh yeah. Devil's Lone Wolf Scream. Now is your chance to eat Max against Blue Eyes. Depends where I'm gonna play. I'm screaming everywhere.
Just see where he's standing and then just play there.
I'm gonna, if Blue Eyes has a bucket, I'm just gonna get those extra points.
Gonna be like reload, so where is he? Oh, over there. Yeet.
Professional.
Professional.
Reload.
Professional. Nice.
And yeah, now it's nice to see some German action too. Like, sometimes the Germans are like a little bit not inside, like a little bit hidden in the side, and like the European scene. Besides S.O.N, we have like the Wolves and Switzerland. We have ATSB a little bit. So we have some teams, but it's nice to see like Germans, and you can see like all the German faces, the neighbors. So. And you can like go, okay, who's dangerous? Everybody's dangerous.
Everybody will
Everybody's
understand when
dangerous.
you're cussing,
Yeah.
so
I'm
not
gonna
be
be
a problem.
Yeah, we can shout at each other all in German, and they're gonna be,
Yeah.
what the fuck are those people like? What are those callouts? Schlange.
Nobody's
Thing
going
out
to
like
do
that.
that.
It's the same thing how Team feels with us. Sometimes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we got to a point in the league where most teams use their own special callouts, and it just sounds so fucking dumb on the field sometimes. There's just words and
Oh.
phrases being used that make no sense at all to everybody else, but to the team itself, it's like, okay, I gotta do this now.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
so
it is.
fun.
It's the only reason we call Obama and Trump. It's just for the fun. We could
Yeah.
call it like whatever, but
No,
Obama and Trump is even more funnier.
Yeah. If callouts works for you guys, then
Of course.
stick with it. Yeah.
Nobody dares to scream like "Kill Obama." Who does that?
Kill Trump. Okay. No. No, but
Equal.
yeah, but if it's like the callouts for every bunker is a unique thing for every team.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing for the last game for us against Howlemont. I was doing. I think I was in. For S.O.N. it was.
yeah, but now think about the
Obama.
callout you use for that bunker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he was behind an L, and I was forgetting the name of that L. I was like,
Right.
I was there, and I told Hilke, yeah, he's on the left side, and he switched to the left side, but AlunK was in the U. He couldn't see him directly, but I was like, what was the name again? I couldn't remember, and then next, oh, that's the name. So I told Tim, and he just stood up, he shot him. Okay. That's a nice call, but I couldn't remember the call out. That's so crazy.
It
But,
happens sometimes. The guy's
yeah.
always mixing up Trump and Obama.
Yeah.
I don't. Since your
Yeah.
first practice that I attended, I got your callouts down. At least those two.
Not-
I will never forget them.
And we're already thinking about changing him again.
Ah,
Just because of you.
just because of me. Oh, we just play each other one more time. Don't worry about it.
Are we going Biden and Hillary Clinton now?
Yeah, something like that. Lincoln or something.
Oh, we got the Yeet Master in chat. Mr. Blue Eyes is here.
Yo, the Mac NBA man. Throwing those free throws.
He needs to do it. Huh? Yeet!
He just has to do it, yeah.
Are there more questions?
Right now, no, but I got a video to show. A video that most of us probably saw already today on Instagram. It's from
So I have
SpeedQB
to-
EU and it's going to be about the globals.
Ah. Okay, I don't have to restart my stream, alright.
So I'll just show it and then we can talk about it. Give me 1 second. It should be on stream right now. There we go.
Mhm.
Does it have sound? Right now it should have sound. First thing we hear is
One
Bert's
more
car.
minute and
You can skip like a few minutes.
global qualifications and the global and the globals for 2021. Why?
Oh, no, I skipped
Yeah,
over it.
I asked Bert to like rev the car.
After a long meeting, after a long discussion, I wanna tell you by this way that we have to that we decided to postpone the global qualifications and the globals for 2021. Why? The globals is not a globals without any teams from the US, Brazil, Australia, or anywhere in the world, because then it would be a next European, and I don't think that's fair to everybody. And when you want to compete against this, you want to compete against international teams and not just national or European teams. So I think it's the most fair to do this. Why is that the global, a lot of people who are living in the US are not allowed to fly into the Netherlands, Brazil. If they are, they have to do 5 days quarantine. And when they're going back, they have to go back in quarantine too, because we are on the hot list for a lot of countries. A lot of things are getting solved because the country is getting open right here. From next week or from this week on, a lot of things will be more easier. The 1.5 meters going away, etc., etc. But the international traveling and everything.
Alrighty, I think we saw the most important part of that video, and that is that the globals will be postponed for this year due to the current corona rules for international traveling to Europe and to the Netherlands. What was said is that they might be moved out to May next year, but they could also be moved out to October, so just be postponed by a complete year. And that's both for the global qualifier, so the European qualifier for those global championships, and the global championships itself. So the weekends of 16, 17 and 23rd, 24th October are both going to be moved. Reactions.
I would have loved to see the other team, man. I was looking for, because Europeans are all grinding, and I want to see the USA. I want to see the Australians with their gel blasters. That would be interesting. How they're imagine they could bring over their gel blasters, and then we can play. Like, imagine we give the Australians our weapons of like the enemy team, and we get their gel blaster just for one run. Oh my god. I would like to see Japan. Like, Japan always play like the CQB style, and I never saw them ever play on like a big SpeedQB, like, you know, backline, frontline style. So I would love to see how that would work. Like, super different to how people are traditionally used to play, and yeah, that would be interesting. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm so curious how other countries play like, because I think for for our playstyle here, it's pretty quick and fast paced.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty curious how they perform on the on this kind of field. But it would also be fun to play there. But Australia is a little bit difficult to. Well, they need to borrow their water blasters. How do you call it?
Gel blasters.
Yeah,
So,
the replicas, markers. So pronounce it the good way, but. Yeah, so it would be fun to play there as well, just to see how they perform and how they play on their field, because that is their advantages. And for us here, we have our for us we played a lot on the grass, what's on it now, so we know how it slides and stuff. But for them, it's totally new, like a whole new experience. So
yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Totally understand the decision Bird made,
Mm-hmm.
because it wouldn't be a global if you cannot invite global teams, and also understand that he postponed the global qualifications because of I guess like Finland and all these guys up north can come to the Netherlands, but the problem is to go back into their home countries and
Yep.
have to do the quarantine for like 5 or more days.
Yeah.
Totally understand it. So I think the best decision is to again postpone it into next year and see where we're at. In the next year concerning Corona and all the vaccination stuff and shit. Let's see. I'm not mad about it. It would be nice if we can do a fun tournament like Tom from Saviors already commented about under the Instagram post. Like we could do something
Yeah.
instead, and just like have the community out and have some fun. Maybe a little bit of barbecue or something. I
Yep.
don't know. Something like that.
Big
Just
random pickup games.
Yeah.
like for 2 days.
Like,
Just pick up games.
Yeah, or maybe we can do maybe something like we have like
2v2.
a s-
We
a
could do 2v2.
Somebody already named it the "You Are Still Welcome Back" tournament.
No, I mean we could just do like 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, 4v4s, and
but
switch
with
up
random
or force.
guys. With random guys. That would be
Yeah.
awesome. It's like
Maybe-
everybody will be like a sort of raffle thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Oh, that would be great.
Team
Oh
with
my
this. Okay, team 1, team 2, this. Well,
Oh, that would be somebody has to tell it to Bert, because that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
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 they need like, oh, what are you good
Oh
at?
my
What are you
god!
good at?
Imagine you raffle the players, but then you also play a rifle or pistol, and then you just
Oh,
can hopefully give you
pistol.
then
Oh
you,
boy.
then you
Oh
have
boy.
like fives. You get and polo and fives per pistol. Well,
Yeah.
polo.
Then you can have an HPA pistol or a spring pistol.
Everybody, or you get those rental markers that is in the real trigger. You know those,
Oh yeah.
those laser blasters.
Yeah, just like something like that. Just
Yeah.
have some fun, come out and play, maybe have a little barbecue,
Yep.
like drinks, and talk to each other. Because
Yeah.
after in German we call it Schlachtfest. It's like the festival of slaughter we had last weekend. I think the community really needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love the idea of mixing up team guys, and everybody plays in their jersey, but mixing up the teams and try to compete in a fun way. Like
Yep.
a little bit like the how's it called in American football, the Pro Bowl, I guess.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit like that. It would
Are
be,
they
would be
doing the same
fun,
thing
I
then
guess.
with sort of teams like mixing up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
mix and
they-
match the best players of that season together, and then it's
Yeah.
like the one division against the others, but both of those teams have like the best players of their divisions playing against each other, and then it's for
Yeah,
the
not-
divisional title.
Not the
Okay.
best, but the Pro Ball
or the most
players have to
voted
get
ones.
nominated,
Yeah.
and the country is nominating them, so everybody can nominate, and the player with the most nominations will get in the sport.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's like just like a fun ball.
Yeah.
Having some fun playing some, in this case, football. So we should play ourselves.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the same
I think we
in
now
nature.
have enough guys in the chat that even if that tournament doesn't happen officially, we could just get some teams together, book out the whole day of practice slots, and then just do our own little fun tournament if we want to. Maybe that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to make it happen. I'm down for it, and I would bet 100% that my team is down for it. So
When the
just
family call.
gonna throw 7 guys in it. Now it's your turn.
10 v we do hyperball 10v10 on the small field. off break you have like 5-6 kills, you don't know where to shoot.
We can make that fit on chaos. Just take everybody in home. It works.
Oh, you send 5, you
No
send
worries,
5.
no problem.
Yeah,
10
you
men
send-
home stick.
You send four in the front, 2 in the snake, 2 in the U, and then you have double stack home and double stack all the back bunkers, and then you have like BBs everywhere. Oh, the poor refs. Oh my god.
No refs.
No,
No
refs.
refs. Oh,
No,
no.
this is no, the poor refs.
They will be killed.
Yeah, that would be good.
Or you give the ref some weapons and they are shooting too.
Yeah.
You have like the ref Joker card. You shout like Joker, and suddenly the ref pulls out the HVAPs and starts shooting everybody.
Oh, he has one of these CO2 loaded revolvers
Oh my god.
going like 4 joules.
Oh.
That's it.
You-
You would
You
call
will
that.
feel. You will crawl. Yeah. I think you'll crawl on the floor as well, but
Yeah.
first, yeah.
Yep.
Slow walk.
No.
So-
No ball. Penalty. No ball. Yeah.
Medic, slow walk.
Slow walk. You get the revolver.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, back to topic, KB. What are you
Yeah.
saying about postponing?
Yeah, it's a pity. Yeah, but what's already. We already talked to Bert on Sunday late,
Mm.
so we already knew, but need to keep our mouth shut. But
Not anymore.
for that day, it is understandable. Like it's not the global. If only EU teams can play, so it's
Yeah.
like another European Championship then.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a pity, but hopefully you can do it in May.
Yes.
So the sooner the better.
Yeah,
Instead of
for
like
sure.
a whole year waiting. But
Yeah, another
we
whole year.
we waited a whole year already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So 1 year can.
I don't even remember when I paid for that. I was really surprised. Did we get the tickets already for this year? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to look it up like 3 or 4 times. Do we have a ticket? Can we go? I'm not sure. I have to look again. All right.
Not
Yeah.
for next year.
So now we're gonna wait for next year.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
New chance.
There will be the qualification somewhere, sometime.
For sure.
Yeah, but when? I don't think the qualification will be also next month. But,
Yeah, he already. Bert said it, didn't he? He said it will be postponed as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make
Yep.
sense.
yeah, it doesn't make sense to do it now anyway. So if you know when the globals are, then you
Yeah.
can. A whole year is a long way
Yep.
to plan out. So.
Yeah.
So you can also with beginning teams you can train a lot and then get your slot instead of now, and you will be sort of blasted away.
Mm.
And if you can train a whole more year, then they can be getting more up.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like
Of course.
be better than the rest.
More
playing
surprises.
teams now. Yeah, more surprises.
more surprises. Maybe Chaos will not go to the globals,
Maybe.
or Saviors, or Reapers.
Yeah.
Who knows? You know,
Who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe
the
Wolves.
ball,
I'm not sure.
the slot is open.
We will see
that-
if
that-
everybody is
that's-
still
that's-
playing next year.
Yeah.
'Cause, Junkie already mentioned in the chat, Thomas will turn 40. Nemi might turn 45 until then. There's some
Wait,
older
39, yeah?
guys, not only on our team, but in the whole league.
39.
Huh?
I'm going to be 39, not 40.
Ah, okay.
39. All right.
How
39B.
How you gonna look?
I thought I'm the old guy here.
No. We got the old guy on our team.
Nemi.
Ever since Rashid quit, I think we have the oldest guy in the league.
Yeah.
You're only that old. Than your peer, right?
Yeah.
So,
I can still go to Plexi, no worries.
Or just
Directly?
fly completely through.
directly? Like,
Yeah, he did the Gato move one game. Not against you,
Oh,
but he
he
did
did?
it. Yeah.
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I see.
That's why I said thank you for watering the path.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're welcome. You're welcome. The more water
Yeah.
there is, the more.
Yeah, better than
Easier
slide,
to
so,
be. Yeah.
It was after the big speech, yeah? Of the
That's
big
right.
man. So
Yeah.
we had like put our heads together and then let's do something different, you know, like go Plexi. So, okay, let's
Sexy
do it.
flexi.
Yeah, let's do it.
Have a try.
And I had Tim right behind me, so it was sort of double up. So it was a quick game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fun.
Just flying through Plexi side with two guys.
Yeah.
Disgusting strat, but it worked.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. If it works, it works.
Yeah.
Do
Alrighty.
something different. Huh?
Okay. Do we have some questions in the chat? Is Polo
Are there
here?
still people in the chat?
No,
Oh, no.
Polo. Where's
Where's Polo?
the-
So Kevy, during the Corona break, how did you keep yourself fit?
Typical question of S2N Polo on every fucking stream.
Oh, so you went drone flying.
Alright.
If you crash, you need to get it. So that's you need to get it. So and you need to walk. So no, I didn't do much. Just I love eating, so I went that route. But for this, I start running again, start bicycling again, cycling. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. If
Yep.
I'm on the field, I give my 200%. So you wouldn't say so, but if I need to go to Plexi, I go to Plexi.
You can make it work.
Yeah, you need to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always, always.
But now that you showed your drone, some advertisement, check out the Chaos YouTube channel. There's some really great first-person drone flying video from
Yeah.
our breakout, filmed by Kevy himself.
Oh, it's something for the analyzing, right?
Not really, but yeah, try your best on it. No, it's just a great little video
It
done
was
by
a- was
Kevy
a
with
fun-
his
fun
drone.
thing. Yeah.
I think you even crashed the drone during that practice, and
Not this one.
not that one. Okay, but I think
No.
did you bring 2 or 3 drones? 3. So yeah, we had a lot of drone fun that day. It was quite funny.
put small spring pistols on drones, one shot only.
That's possible.
One shot, one kill.
Actually,
yeah.
actually, there's a question from CQB Junkie.
Yeah,
Yep.
just
So go ahead, Tim.
Okay, so Junkie's asking if you could change something for the sport, what would it be? I'll forward this question to our guests first, and then Scream and I will be jumping on it.
Kevy, go for it.
he knows there's a question, lets me read it, and then he has to answer. He's like, "No, Kevin, you go." Okay.
I'm not reading it, so. But yeah, for I think the Jule thing, for what Bert said in the beginning was put it up. It's like, yeah, it's possible, but we pretty much stayed at the 1 joule.
Mm.
Well, the most of the guys of us. But to change, yeah.
Would you put it on a higher
Mm.
level, or
What?
would you put the jewel on the higher level?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Because if you're getting bunkered and shot in the neck, then it will hurt a lot. Or yeah, it's
If you pull up the jewel, like I'm okay with getting shot, but some people are just like they get more scared to do like more aggressive moves, or like because like imagine a front player who's scared of getting like 1.3
Yeah.
or 1.4 jewel in his
his
head
neck.
bunk.
yeah.
Yeah, like yeah,
You
I
will
would be
feel
like
it.
I wouldn't want to play. Like I would be like more worried about getting shot because it hurts and not focusing on the game. Like of
Mhm.
course in paintball they play with like I don't know, in America they play with 16 joule, but it's a different kind of like it goes it like because it splashes it opens. Like
Mhm.
I think it feels different.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, like it depends. It I wouldn't do it too
Yeah.
crazy.
If you do something different, yeah.
Mm.
I think it's a more than it will be a totally different game, I guess.
Mm.
If you're changing a lot, it's more like you can change more the layout for this type of game. Because this game is pretty. If you see the 2004 layout stuff, there was also like a sort of flag-ish thingy in the middle. So
Yeah.
if you grabbed it as well, like you hang it, you got points as well as sort of Kahuna bonus. But they changed to the flags to the other side, like what we did in the beginning in Bunde, like blue flag and the red flag.
Okay.
Yeah, different. I don't know really. Maybe everybody has his personal ref or something.
Yeah, I
That is
wouldn't
like,
mind having 10 refs.
Like put every ref in front of him or something and just follow him all the way. Not really like just directly behind him or something, but more like to not say where he is, but more like maybe to walk with him or something to see how he moves and yeah, I don't know. Instead of standing still like the sidelines. Yeah, but maybe you need a few just stand there on the sidelines to watch the running players, but after that maybe just to walk with them. Because with paintball, it's just like there's someone like high in your neck, is really in your neck, looking where
Yeah.
where to
Mm.
get shot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Instead of just to watching and see what happens.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Understand. Well,
Yeah.
well, I think from my point of view, I don't think that we can make that much changes yet because the sport is not that old enough. We are still in a phase where we are experiencing and trying things, and need to try a lot more than until we can say that we have to change up things. But what I experienced already is like we have to change the mindset of players.
Yeah.
Have to
Mm.
keep on pushing fair play, kindness, and have to keep on pushing on these kind of things. And
Yep.
As a matter of fact, you always point the gun at yourself at first, and I'm saying it again. I got like 1 first degree and 1 second degree on Sunday, and I'm not proud of that, of
Mm.
course. And I totally deserved it. I know that. I got angry, and that's not very professional. That's not how you do it. And yeah, but in a total, there are so many penalties, and that don't has to be like that. So yeah, we have to change the mindset. We have to change the mindset of the players
Mm-hmm.
and keep it fair. Just
Yeah, no,
keep
for
like
sure.
it is, because compared to paintball, we don't playing with paints, and
Yeah.
airsoft is fair play, 100%.
Yeah, it's the same thing what you're saying now, like the mindset, because a lot of players now overshoot
Mhm.
just to make sure you're leaving the field.
Yep.
But it's not like overshoot like 10 BBs, no, it's like 20, 30 BBs. So
Yeah.
you definitely feel, yeah, you really feel them. So you're feeling them all the way when you're off the field. So
Yeah.
it's more like to I get them, like to make sure you're calling it, you know. It's not only happened to me, but I saw it a lot on different teams that were really aiming their guns on people that were walking away or running away.
Yep.
But if you see someone with his hand above his head, or most of the time what I do is like when I get hit, it's more like a sort of wave, like hey, you had me, and then I will leave immediately.
Mm.
But it's more like okay, you got me, so I'm out. But,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and even though you're shooting, or you have 1 or 2 BBs more in the air, and they're still hitting him, so most of
Yeah,
the time
but
I see that I saying sorry.
yeah, but for me, I don't mind because that's the game. But,
Yeah, of course, 100%.
But for other people, they were struggling with really excessive overshooting.
Yeah.
But it's more I get them now because it's more like to make sure someone's out. So, but still, it's not for everyone. But and that's also that thing like mindset, like hey, he's out, bum, okay, next player.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nah, it's for sure.
So for me, I think we can stay on 1 joule, 1.1 joule, because in my opinion, everybody who wants to feel their hits already feels them. And we don't have to go to 1.4 or whatever to punish those players that are already playing fair, just for the cause of getting the ones out that don't play fair at that point. Because most of the times, or 90% of the times, it's not about not feeling it, it's more about not calling it. Yes, every now and then you get shot on your belt, you get shot on the backpack, which most people don't even play with anymore. You get shot during a dive or whatever, and there's gonna be that BB that you don't feel. I get that. But you're not going to feel it on 1.4 joule either. And if you don't want to feel it in the first place, then we can play on 5 joule. The BB can stick in your skin, and there's still gonna be someone saying, I didn't feel it. So for me, the joule increase is not really mandatory, and I'd rather keep it on 1 joule. Because for me personally, I played with a broken SAG with below 0.6 joule in the games against S.O.N, and all of them said they could feel it. So it's not really about the power.
Yeah, it's about the player. And stuff.
Something else that I would change is I played in the Pro Division. I refed at the Pro Division, and I'm playing in the First Division right now. And I really enjoyed the Pro Division play style with the 10-minute games. You have a more strategic style of playing while still playing the same sport on the same layout, but you have to adjust to the time. You have to adjust to the standings. So if you're like 3-0 behind, you have to apply more pressure. You can't just sit there and wait. If you're playing a 3-minute round and you've lost the first 2 games, for example, or you've won the first 2 games, then you can just sit there and wait and do nothing for the 3rd game. And I think the Pro Division routes with the point system and the time system just brings more flexibility, more versatility into the rounds itself. And I really enjoy that. From a player's perspective, from a ref's perspective, and from a viewer's perspective. So I really enjoy that Pro Division rules. So that's something that I would change. And then maybe here and there change some penalties or the penalty system itself. Because sometimes I think that, especially in Pro Division right now, the run round, so you get a penalty, you get pulled out, and you have to sit out the next round. And that hinders you, or how do you say that? It's just it's harder for you to compensate missing out on one player than having to compensate like 25 points that you lost from the recent round for a second degree penalty. And I just think that it's better and healthier for the sport for the future if we ignore penalties points wise, penalize the player itself with having him sit out, and then you just do the end score like it is in Pro Division right now, and not like we have it right now. You win a round, you get 100 points, and then you hear like, okay, so this player got pulled, so you're only getting 75. It just ruins the score. It ruins the standings in the end. And the biggest issue that I have with the first division penalties is that only the 2 winning rounds, or your 2 best rounds, are counted. So let's say I win round 1, I win round 2, I already got my 200 points set, and then in the 3rd round everybody just starts cheating. Everybody gets pulled out. That would have been 5 penalties, but they don't count because they're in your worst round. So the penalty system has to change.
Nice
No.
call.
For me, as a non-player, I don't know. I only see it most of the time, like just watching and commentating it. But yeah, I do like the pro div style in the 10 minutes, and just the way, like AlunK already said, just the way you gotta think about it. It's just more like, for me as a commentator, it's more, not more interesting, but it's different because every round they either get to have to pressure more because of the time, or they play more defensive, and then you can like see the change up while you watch them play. In first div, the strategics, because it's always the same time, most of the times the breakouts are good but almost like similar, because you don't have to adjust to the time that is running down.
Yeah.
And with the points, I sometimes get confused, like I as a commentator can't count the points of all teams, only if I have challenge or something. So it's easier to see like, oh, it's a 3-3-2 in the pro div, like, oh, it's almost like they have like 2 minutes left and now it's 3-3, so the other team has to push more because to get to that draw. So yeah.
And
Maybe pro div rules everywhere.
And it brings out rounds like the one that Legion did. Just 13 seconds on the clock, you're 2 points behind, you have to win at least 1 round, if not 2, and you're just flying over the field. You will never see such things in the first division, because you just don't have to. There's always 3 minutes on the clock.
That's true. It's the same thing as with Bente, it's flying over the flag.
Oh, that
There
round was
like
amazing.
There was like 11 seconds, I think.
I think it was 11.
11 seconds, and then he was jumping over like 4 seconds.
But you have to admit that round was well played by all of Second to None. They got like 3 kills off break, and then they shot the other 2s out in like another 3 seconds, and then Bente could just fly over.
Yeah, that was a quick round. But that's only possible if you have time. If you don't have the 3 minutes, and it's like, it doesn't make sense to push.
Yeah.
You can push, but it doesn't make sense. Only if you're maybe behind a point or something. Like we've won, and the other team have won 1 point, so then you need to win the other one, because otherwise you don't have those 200 points, like you were saying. But if in the pro div you have like, okay, we lost this one, okay, we get the next one, you know. It doesn't make sense to not to push all the time, but if you already have like 2 or 3 wins, then you can do it easier, or you just what you said earlier, like you can just keep on pushing, or you can play your own game then. It's a whole different game style for Div 1. That's totally different.
I think we have another question here. I think Junkie asked. Next question: should the field be bigger?
Junkie is on fire.
Junkie collecting.
He prepared
all
all weekend long. He was writing down questions.
Just like, oh, I gotta watch the Germans in English. Yeah, to the guess, I guess. A field bigger? Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, bigger in which way? Like in wider?
Way.
If it could be wider, yeah, it would be awesome.
I think
definitely.
Why do you
more.
think
Why? Because then you have more open. Now there's not more open space, but then you need to be quicker than you are doing now.
Okay. I see.
Because I've played 10 years of paintball, and well, Super then the competition one. The field is just as wide as the SpeedQB long. So when you're off break on the sides, you have to run and dive in, otherwise you can't even make it.
Yeah.
So it's but this is a different type of game. So
It could be interesting though, because off break, like we have much faster bullets. We have like BBs are much faster.
Yeah.
So it could be interesting if it's wider, like that you literally gotta train to survive the off break tree because the BBs are much faster.
Yeah.
Because the open spots to like the corners are gonna be so much bigger that if you like have somebody who knows how to pre-aim and hold the line hold the line before you, and he will get you off break if you like don't get fast enough.
Yeah,
That could be interesting.
For this field as well. If you're fast and low, then you can make it. But if you're just training, if you're too high, then you're just gone.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you can do it wider, but I don't see it for this layout, or maybe for this building. Yeah. Not wide enough, but maybe for the future or something. Yeah, it would be awesome.
Would have to like I think of a new layout like completely just rethink.
It will be a totally different field. Also a field, I think, as well. But
Chi, what about you or AlunK?
Well, for me, I don't have the paintball experience, and I never played paintball in my life. And doing this SpeedQB thing since nearly a year now. I don't feel the urge to have a wider field, or even longer. I think it's long enough, and it is wide enough as well. So I'm perfectly fine with that dimensions of the field for a 5v5, and I think the only addition, if we would like raise the field, or even make a bigger field, then we should raise the player. So maybe get like 10v10 outdoors or something like that.
Oh shit.
So hyperbolic OG.
Hyperball style, like do it OG ways, and
everybody has their barrel cleaner around the neck. Oh my god. It could be cool.
Great.
yeah.
So
So make it a second field, and then make it bigger and outside, and playing in with the weather, and then make it 10v10, and I think that would be funny as well.
yeah,
But for now,
but
5v5
not
is perfect.
for this field. Yeah.
Not for that field. No.
No.
I can make it short. I've played handball for 15 years, and the SpeedQB field has about the same size as a handball court, and for me it just feels perfect. It's just the exact size that I'm used to playing on, and it's perfect size for 5v5. We played 7v7 in handball on the same size, so it's about 20 times 40 meters. So yeah, I think it's perfect. We could maybe increase the width of the field,
Yeah.
but just to give more space on the outside for maybe players to leave the field or something. So like in paintball, you have like the tape on the side, which is the end of the playing field, but then next to it you have more space for players and refs to move on. Maybe something like that wouldn't be too bad, but the playing field itself, I would keep it at this.
For example, like a half story up above the field, like not the viewing, but
Yeah, like the death tunnel, but on potentially all around the field.
Yeah.
A complete death tunnel.
I think we have
Nice.
more questions. So Junkie is on fire.
he is
Should
on.
pistol players have a flashlight on them as well as some force?
Can I start
I
answering that one?
I'm not answering the one. I can say it in one word.
I will
Quick and
go,
easy, no.
I will go in the first. I will go in the first one, and I would say, as a German, we are not allowed to have any flashlights on weapons, and I especially think we don't need it. So
Yep.
it should be alright.
And now that we have our super ref in the chat, and even he's saying no more flashlights. Like, let me talk from a ref's perspective for just a
Yeah.
minute. Please, no more flashlights. What you are potentially doing is blinding all the refs on the other side of the field, and then those refs are going to be the bad refs that didn't call your hits that you did on some other players because we got blinded by your flashlight. So as long as you use that flashlight, you can't argue with anyone that no hits were called because we can't see anything. Like,
Yeah.
there have been games where I was standing behind my bunker in a lane of somebody, just like this, trying to not look into the flashlight so I can see the guy in front of me. And
Yeah.
as Chief said, there are countries like Germany, and I think there's more countries that are not even allowed to own or use these flashlights. So we cannot even buy them and then just leave them at the field because we're not allowed to have them at all. So for us, it's not really fair when other teams use it, but I never cared about that in the last 3 years. But what I do care about is that you're just blinding refs
Yeah.
all day, every day.
And you can't see the fucking tracer BBs. Like, the use of the tracer BBs is to see them. But if
Yeah.
you blind the ref and the tracer BBs are
Yeah.
like literally hidden in that white light, you can't see shit. So in the
Yeah.
end, you're just like hiding your shots and like so completely banned like flashlights from PQB, I would say.
Yeah, I used it in the beginning, but not anymore. Yeah.
So we have 4 people, it's 3 Germans and 1 Dutch guy who also supports the flashlight ban. But yeah, just for the refs.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Jurgen, Junkie. Why you gotta do this to Jurgen, man?
Yeah, and then you're saying he didn't call him out. Like, Jürgen
Yeah,
is
what are
such
you
a
gonna
bad
do,
ref.
Junkie?
He couldn't see.
then-
You blinded him.
And then you destroy his eye light, and then he can't see the tracer BBs. What are we gonna do without the Jurgen?
No, but at the EK, the refs came together and we were all kind of agreeing on not wanting any more flashlights because it's just a hindrance for the refs. They can't do their jobs essentially.
That
Yes.
makes sense. So
And then now that we're on the topic of blinding refs and them not seeing stuff, please to everybody that plays this sport, please use a proper tracer, put it to max settings, brighten up your BBs as much as you can, because that way it's just going to be way easier for everybody, especially refs, to see your BBs, to see your hits. When we lose track of the BBs, I'm always saying we, but I mean the refs, when the refs lose track of your BBs after like 1.5, 2 meters after they left your gun, then your tracers are not bright enough. And then we can't tell when you hit somebody on the other side of the field. It's just impossible. So please, no flashlights and use the brightest tracer that you could get.
Word, I guess.
Huh?
Word. I said.
Right.
Yeah.
also charge them during the games.
Yep.
I see a
Yeah,
lot of
or-
empty tracers in the end of.
Or
Yeah.
charge them completely before.
Yeah,
Then-
I still charge them like in the
In the break. In,
in the
middle
breaks
break.
and
Yep.
stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bring a power
Yeah.
bank and just charge your tracer in between games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And always have a spare one.
Mm-hmm.
hmm I think we used like 5, just the 2 of us used 5 different tracers last event.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a pretty close call on the 4th bracket on Sunday, where I had to do the reffing, and one of your guys, was it you, Cavey?
Yeah.
We had to change the
It was
tracing unit.
charged, but I put it off, and then
Yeah.
it didn't work. It
Yeah.
didn't go on. So
It was so close from throwing you off the field.
Nope.
yeah.
And just a round earlier, my tracer didn't work, and I had to like shake it and bang against it, and then it worked again, and then I went off. So the ref checked me, it worked. I go off break, and my first 3 to 5 shots, I just not traced at all. I'm standing right at that bunker, just banging my gun against the bunker. Work, you goddamn fuck! And then it started working again. So always have a spare tracer, just to be sure.
Yeah. I just bought a new one, so that's not going to happen again.
Here's a
A good tip.
good tip from Junkie. He says, buy the BT brighter and then turn it to red BBs because it flashes harder. It's a First time
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah,
so-
what he means is the Aztec Bluetooth
Yes.
or the Aztec
Yeah.
writer. And
Uh,
they
the
can
B-
both
the
light red
BT.
BBs.
Yeah, the BT is you can put it on red with the Bluetooth dongle.
Yep.
Or with your phone.
That would be cool. Imagine a SpeedQB field with black turf and red BBs. Ooh, that would look so cool.
Oh,
Red
yeah.
isn't that bright, so it's.
Oh,
it's
red
the
isn't
same
that
thing-
bright?
It's the same thing like if you have a tracer what's light enough, you have the same sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use it for like my mag is almost empty. Like I have 5 B. Just when you shoot, oh I have red bump, take a new one in.
Mhm.
Just to for yourself, but
But do you know anybody who's doing that?
I think Junkie used to do it last year.
Is he?
used to. Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's still doing it, but I think he used to do it last year when I think all of Second None used to do it at some point where they put the first 10 BBs in as red ones and then
Mhm.
see Junkie just says me, and then the rest are green.
Nice one. We tried that, but not with the Aztec, but with the X Cortex, and
Mhm.
doesn't work at all.
No, they can't do red ones.
Yeah.
No. It's brighter if you have a red tracer.
Mhm.
It's twice as bright. So. But my batteries are dead in those PTs, so I need to swap them out.
I see.
Yeah.
Alrighty, boys.
All right.
I'm looking at the clock. It's getting
Yeah.
late.
11.
Look at
Getting
Junkie. Maybe he
late.
has another question.
Uh,
Junkie, is there another question on your list? Or did we
Well,
work
that-
through it?
we could work through it. Yeah. No. I gotta leave tomorrow to train at 6 a.m. So Junkie,
Yeah, but
please
that's-
ask.
Another
No.
one?
It's your fault.
And another one. Now, if you have more questions, throw them at us. But I'd say we do like 2 more questions and then
Okay, he says,
We're gonna-
okay, wait. So
we're gonna stop the stream because we've been over time already. People have to get up early.
yeah, but we started out late, though.
Yeah. That's,
We give them those 15-20 minutes more.
Okay. So, when do you guys have next practice, Mr. Chief?
Practice. Well, practice is a problem at the moment because there are no slots available
Mm-hmm.
until 10th of October. So we will practice on Sunday and we'll come to the pickup games on Sunday.
25, huh? 26.
Yeah, 26,
Yeah.
right.
Where is it? Oh man, I would love to go to the pickups, but I'm in Munich. Fuck.
Yeah. And I'm curious to see Grizzy Airsoft.
Oh yeah, they're
hope-
coming over. Yeah.
Hope they still be there when we arrive and do the pickup games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, curious to play against them, see what they are willing to do against us. So, yeah, gonna be there on 26. Then, hopefully, see if we can get like another pickup games or sort like that on the weekend after. And then on 10th there will be the German SpeedQB Championships.
Oh my god, I will have no way to train before. Fuck. I don't
Nope.
even know what kind of weapon I will play. Oh my god, that would just be thrown into
Just
something.
going with pistol. No
Yeah,
worries.
I'll just go with something. I will just do. I will do. Yeah, but you got a ref, so you gotta see
You're dancing behind Plexi.
it. dancing, dancing like. Okay, Junkie asked something. So, oh no, but Devils could be Lone Wolf also asked something. Whew, okay, what do you guys think of the growing of SpeedQB?
Always good.
Always good.
Yes, of course.
I would like to go. I would like if all go one way. That would be my dream. So we all go competitive 5v5 and like the layout become similar. They don't have to be 1-to-1, but like they play this way in another country, they play that way in that country, but like who's doing the right thing? I just like the way we do it. I like the European style.
Me too.
But yeah, grow is good. Always grow is
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you have to grow in the right way, of course. But I love the frequency that new teams are coming together and trying to play the European Championships and coming for the first division and coming for pro division and so on and so far. And you have always that one team or always some players, for example, that won't fit into the whole picture.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
will come and they will leave.
Mm-hmm.
But in a total, it will grow, and that's the right progress.
For sure.
And always when new teams coming to the field, help them out.
Of course,
That
Be
help
kind.
them out, you know. Be kind and show them the ropes. And
show
this is the same
community.
thing. What we did with Wolves.
Yeah.
They came for a training slot with us all the way from Australia just to train.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Switzerland, Australia is a bit
Yeah,
far, but
sorry, Switzerland. Yeah, sorry. I was in
Brilliant.
Austria.
We
I was in
we
Austria.
we are
Yeah,
we are still waiting for the
Yeah.
Australians.
Yeah, no, I was with Austria, but it's more like they came like 5-6 hour drive just to train.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
same with us.
and also it also you see them play is like also like they want to, you know, like they have the urge like S.O.N as well, like they want to train, they want to perform, and you see a totally difference with when we train with them with leg 1 and leg 2. You see a very different team, and that's always a good thing to see.
Yeah.
Like the things what you or as a team, like like if they're standing in a breakout wall, and it's like next time I'll try to do it this way, you know, and then they will do it, and they come after like okay, it helped, you know, and but not only that team, but also different teams as well.
Oh,
Just
there are many, yes.
yeah, just give them some minor tips just to get them ongoing, like field walking, stuff like that. There's just a few simple things. They need to figure out everything themselves, but just throw them a few balls to get to know the sports and to have fun. That's the most of
Yep.
the key, is to have fun.
You don't have to give away your team secrets, but
No,
at least show
but-
them the basics. Show
Yeah,
them that they are
yeah.
welcome, and this
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
big family, a big community.
Yeah,
Just take care of them, and especially with Wolves, I'm in fairly good contact with the team captain of Wolves, and
Mhm.
yeah, I would nearly go as far and call them friends, and yeah, we always help each other
Yeah.
on the tournament weekends as well. So there might be there is no footage of it, but there would have been footage of it where I'm standing in their breakout without a
Mhm.
jersey, screaming at them and tell them to focus out and then go off the court and let them
Yep.
play, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that happen, so I can confirm, even without a stream, that happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like help them guys and help all the guys and be kind to each other, and
Yeah.
that's the right mindset. And now we're talking about mindset again, right?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But I think the Junkie has
Junkie had one more question, yeah.
one more, the last one. Let's go.
Alright.
Let's make
I
it the
will have
last
to do
one,
the
yeah.
last one. I will have to go.
So Junkie was asking about the ref system. Should they be wearing yellow red flags so you know if you have a second or first degree? For me it's kind of yes, but then again it's a big no. I wanna say yes because it sometimes makes it easier for the refs itself to realize, like there's some rounds where there's like 2 or even 3 guys standing in the penalty box and you don't know who took who took what penalty or whatever. But I know where that's coming from. So yellow red flag is from paintball. In paintball, what it does essentially is you throw a yellow flag. That's a first degree. That's a minor penalty. So you get pulled, and the guy next to you gets pulled. Exactly this.
Mhm.
And if you throw a red flag, that's a major penalty. So you get pulled and two guys next to you get pulled. In
I see.
SpeedQB, we don't have that. There's no
No.
reason for all the other guys on the field to know in that exact moment if it's a first or second degree penalty. So for me personally, I think we should keep it the way it is. Send the
Yep.
guys that got pulled to the penalty box, clarify what happened with the head ref, and then go to the player and tell him what penalty he's going to get.
Yep.
See, okay. Um, I was reffing on Sunday, and funny story at first. Nitrous came to me. He was looking into my bag in our room, and he just found like half of a vest, of a yellow vest. And he came on the field and like asking me like, how should I wear that? It's way too small. What is that? So I told him, okay, you don't have to wear just half a vest, even though he's small enough to maybe fit in it. Just joke. Uh, and I took that and had it around my fist the whole time while reffing, and just thought if you're gonna put it like up and point at the guy, you announcing who should be shot, it's like a little bit more visible. So I'm not going into these yellow or red and don't have like two systems like you just told us, AlunK, but I think it's to make it a little bit more visible that the ref is pointing, and you could have like a yellow flag or something like that in your hand. Just my opinion.
No,
No,
I
I get
think
you.
It
I
maybe
think
helps.
I think that's what we did at the EK with the player refs. We didn't have them wear the vests, but they just had it in their hand, and every now and then when they saw something, they just raised the flag and spun it around just to let us as the refs know, hey, I saw something, get this guy out.
Yep.
But what you did, I essentially do the same with wearing red gloves and a red base cap, so
Mm.
people can differentiate me from the players itself. And whenever I point at something, you got this red glove just pointing at you.
Yeah, right.
I think it helps.
Yep.
Yeah, just a little bit more and better for the attention. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we would just keep it.
this might help. Just a small change, but it might help.
Yeah.
Yep. But again,
Alrighty.
Junkie, I can see where the question is coming from, but I don't think we have a use for it at this point in SpeedQB. If we change the penalty system for the future, it may be more interesting, but as of now,
Yeah.
At the next gathering or this Sunday for the
Hey
pickup.
guys, see you guys at the next gathering or this Sunday for the
Yeah.
pickup.
yep.
See you, man.
See you too, Junkie.
Have a
We're
good
gonna
night,
see us
Junkie.
On
Have a
Sunday.
good night. I think we're gonna also have a good night now.
We should.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna say good night to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It's
Thanks
been
for
a fun
welcome
one.
here.
It's been a special one in English this time.
Yeah, it was nice.
It worked out good.
It worked out
Fair.
awesomely. And thanks for everybody coming by, even though it was not really announced like the other ones in a bigger amount of time. It was quite briefly announced, like an hour before. So thanks for everybody who came
Thank
over.
Thank you guys. Without you, it would be much more boring if we would only talk to each other. Alright.
Okay, some last words from our guests. Wanna greet some greetings to your mom or something?
Greetings. I'm gonna greet my team, even though I know they are already all sleeping. Oh, just keep it fair. Take care. Thank you for inviting me.
You're very
welcome.
welcome.
Cool.
Mr. Captain. Captain, my
Mr.
captain.
My captain. Yeah. I say good night, good evening, and good morning. How Louis says. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. So
Copycat.
yeah. No, just, thank you for having me. So
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
until next
Thanks.
time.
Yeah, sure.
Hopefully.
And thanks
Yeah.
to all the viewers. So thank you guys
Yeah.
for sticking around in the chat. And
Yeah.
I'm sure we will see each other on the field or in the next
Definitely on
game.
the field.
Yeah, everybody's waiting.
Alrighty. Okay, thanks again. Have a good night. We're out. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye bye.
Spread your wings and fly, go! Spread your wings and fly, go!